everyone, it's me, Kinsley Centers, and I am here in Kathy's Southern Kitchen with the one and only Miss Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much for allowing us to come into your home for this segment today.
Thank you. I'm excited about showing you how to make our slow cooker chili.
Yes, so that's kind of a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing today. So if you at home don't know already, October is Beef Month, and Kathy has a lot of ties to history of Beef Month. So Kathy, tell me a little bit about your background and why this month is so important to you.
Well, the month is important because it supports our local farmers. We're an agrarian community, and so it's a way to support our people. And my grandfather was a cattleman and raised cattle. And back in the 1950s, he actually started the beef checkoff program. It was called the Alabama Beef Program back then. And it was the forerunner to the beef checkoff that we have nationwide. And we know that as beef, it's what's for dinner. So I'm just really excited that our family got to play a part in that.
Of course, and you are such a proud member of this family and the history and the background of Beef Month. So tell us, what are we cooking today to celebrate? What are viewers at home going to get a taste of?
Well, the temperatures are dropping, and so for me, comfort food is slow cooker chili, and so I thought that's what we'd make today.
I think so too. It is chili season, so it's not only Beef Month, it is chili season. The Wiregrass has seen a lot of cooler temperatures lately. It's hard to find fall in Alabama, but I think that we are going to accomplish that with this slow cooker chili.
Yes, it is, and I love this particular recipe because you can put it in your slow cooker and forget about it. The slow cooker does all of the work, and we're starting with 2 pounds of lean ground beef, and you want to go ahead and brown your ground beef. Now, if you have a multi-cooker like I do, you can do it all in one pot. If not, brown your ground beef, saute your onion, and I like a little kick in my chili. What about you, Kinsley? Do you like a little heat?
Well, I do.
I have a chopped jalapeno in this, and it's absolutely delicious. And then after that, you're just going to pour in your ingredients. Would you like to help?
I would. I would love to help.
Well, what we're going to add first is our spices. We've got a little bit of cumin, we've got garlic, we've got salt, a little bit of sugar, because here in the South we've got to have a little sugar, and it really offsets the bitter of the chili powder, and it offsets the acid in the tomatoes. And of course, we've got a lot of chili powder. You can start with 2 tablespoons, or gosh, you can go up to 1/4 cup, and we're going to add that right in.
Delicious. So the beef is definitely the star of the show. The seasonings smell fantastic. So what ingredient is a standout to really make this chili pop besides the beef?
Well, we're going to add some tomatoes.
Okay.
I like crushed tomatoes because I like the chunkiness of the beef, but I want my sauce to be nice and smooth.
Yes.
And to bring home the beef flavor, I've got some beef consomme. Now, this is going to elevate that beef flavor, and that is going right into our chili. Now, this is really, really going to make a difference, so don't skip that step. And, Kinsley, I've just got to find out. There's one more ingredient that goes in this chili to make it perfection. Now, for you, are you team beans or are you team no beans?
I am team beans. Ooh. All the beans. It just makes chili so much better and really brings you into just kind of the fall season of the coziness.
You are so right. And I'm so glad that we're on the same team.
Me too.
I had a feeling, and so I've got a can of kidney beans, and I've rinsed and drained them. And this is it. Now you're going to put your lid on and let your slow cooker cook for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours.
That sounds perfect. So it doesn't seem like it's that hard to make. Of course, we love a crock pot recipe. If you know me, I'm cooking in my crock pot because I'm always on the go. So this seems like a really good fall beef dish for those who are always on the go, parents at home. Like you said, put it in the slow cooker while you're off to work. Dinner is already served whenever you get home.
You've got it. cook up a little cornbread, and you
Oh,
have
yeah.
got a meal. I
It
love it.
sounds delicious. Whenever you're making a dish like this, what do you think about? Because the prep time isn't that long, but with it being a slow cooker, you have that 6 to 8 hours to really just think about what is in this pot. What do you think about?
Well, great memories are in this pot for me. I grew up with chili, and so this is a family favorite, always has been. When my mom made a pot of chili, I thought about it all day at school, and when you got home at night, you knew you were going to have something satisfying. And there's just something cozy about chili. It makes you want to grab a blanket and some fluffy socks and just kind of curl up with that bowl of chili and just enjoy.
Of course. Getting back to Beef Month, what does it mean to you? Why is October so important to you?
Well, it's important to me because of our farmers. It's our people. And it's a way to just shine the light on these farmers and what they're doing and how much they're helping our communities. I just can't say enough about our local farmers and what they do and the work that they put into this.
Before we dive into the tasting of this chili that smells delicious, I know it's gonna be fantastic, but real quick, what is the importance of people celebrating Beef Month?
Shining the spotlight on our Alabama farmers. They work hard to produce beef, this wonderful thing that we all love. Governor Ivey signed the beef proclamation as October is Beef Month, and this is a way that we can celebrate those that work so hard to give us this beautiful beef.
Thank you so much for sharing your family's history and your passion for beef and Beef Month. It is now time to taste this slow cooker chili. The star of the show is the beef. I mean, of course, but it wouldn't be chili without all the toppings.
That's exactly right.
So we need to dive right in and, what I like to say, decorate our chili.
Absolutely.
So tell us about the sides that you have here for us today.
Well, I've got some good old jalapenos, some sour cream, which is my favorite.
Mine too.
I love
love
there
it.
we go.
I
There we
know.
go. And the sour cream just helps cut that heat a little bit. If it's a little hot, then this will soften it up. Your cheese, and of course I've got to have cornbread with my chili. And I've made some delicious waffle cornbread.
Wow.
And look, you can just put this right in if you're tailgating or if you're at a party. Look at it. It's just beautiful. Let me serve you, Kinsley. Have a
Thank
little sour
you.
cream.
Delicious.
And cilantro.
Perfect.
Mm.
You gotta get that sprinkle of cheese, and I love spicy, so I'm gonna go with a couple of fresh jalapenos. So this is my chili bowl, and I am excited to see how this is gonna taste. I know it's gonna be delicious. You've worked so hard on this, so let's see. I like to kind of mix mine up. You gotta get all of the bits and pieces. We have the beans, the beef, sour cream, cheese, and the jalapeno. Wow. Wow, wow. If you were looking for a fall dish, Miss Kathy has you covered.
Fall in a bowl.
Kathy, again, thank you so much for inviting us into your beautiful Southern kitchen and for creating my now favorite fall dish to not only have during Beef Month, but all winter long.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for coming. It was a joy cooking with you, and I'm so glad we're on the same team, beef and beans.
Yes.
It's what's for dinner.